Hi everyone, it's Lori at Semaglutide for Beginners. This video today, I just wanted to discuss some baby steps because, we're always talking about diet and exercise and all the other things. And, maybe there are some of you out there that right now, for different medical reasons or whatever your personal reason might be, you can't do 10,000 steps a day, or you cannot go up and down the steps, the staircases, and can't walk around the block. Maybe right now you can't walk the dog. It's totally understandable. Things happen. So I just wanted to make some suggestions on those guidelines and also on dieting. Maybe not everybody there is a gourmet cook. I know I'm certainly not. And maybe some of you just need something a little bit easier to get started on. So that's why we're going to have this video up here today for you. So let's start with the exercising part. I know that was always like a thorn in my side. Can't exercise, just don't like to. But I found that for me, water aerobics, water fitness classes at a local Y, excuse me, worked for me. The weight didn't bother me going in the water because I felt lighter in the water. I could not use their water weights, even though they're very light. They're only styrofoam. They're like nothing. But when they hit the water, they have resistance. So it makes it a little harder to use. I couldn't use them because I have a rotator cuff tear and arthritis in the joint. And so I cannot use those kind of things in the water. But just being in the water and getting to find out that I could move easier in the water, it did. It loosens up the joints. It does help you a lot. So one suggestion for the exercise part, for people right now, are having a difficult time, consider looking into water fitness or water aerobic classes nearby. Another idea would be, how about chair yoga? Chair yoga or chair exercises are really great. You don't have to do anything. And those of you who may be having trouble getting out of bed right now also, you could do exercises gently right there in your bed. You could look them up online. There's so many different classes for chair yoga, bed yoga. It's really, really good. It's only a suggestion, on my own, because I did use the app, so I'm suggesting it. Grow Young Fitness. Guy on there, Darren. You do have to pay for it. It's not a free course. But oh my goodness, he has so many suggestions for chair yoga, sitting down exercises. He has exercises for people that really have very, very limited mobility. He is really excellent. So that's Grow Young Fitness. Like I said, he does charge you for the app. But, if you do need the help and you do have to try to get moving a little bit, that is an idea, I know my Y has chair yoga, and I have used them. It's good because you know why? To get your head moving. If you have limited mobility, anything you do is better than doing nothing. So, we always say the shots are wonderful. The shots are wonderful, but they're not magic bullets. So if you're not doing something else to accompany the shot, chances are you're not going to lose all the weight that you really want to lose. And it becomes like a vicious cycle. You can't exercise, you can't move because you have the weight problem. And you have the weight problem because you can't move. And so you sit. And when you're sitting, you're watching TV. It's a circle. It's really like a vicious circle. The definition of insanity is you run around in the same circle all the time, expecting to wind up someplace different, but you don't. So, consider those couple of things. Consider the chair yoga. Consider water fitness classes. Consider looking into Grow Young Fitness. And you could mention my name, Lori. And I will also mention to him this morning, I'll post it up there, that some people from my group may be looking into his app. All right? He's really, really good. So now The next thing I wanted to talk about was diet. That's like really the hardest thing in the world. Like I said, I'm not a gourmet cook. I'm really not. Far from it. Everything has to be easy. I use the excuse because I worked all my life. And because I worked, I didn't have time to figure out how to make all these beautiful, wonderful dishes. It's an excuse like everything else is. People work and people cook and people manage and people cook stuff on the weekends and put it in the freezer. It's all, it's all an excuse. But temporarily, you might want to look into some of these apps that they have now that they offer packages of food all prepped and ready to go that can be delivered to you. It's the perfect size, the perfect amount. And I know some of their plans have specifically for GLP-1 medication users. I don't know, you might want to look into that. Because, another key is not only what you eat, it's also how much of it you eat. If you're not exercising portion control, no. If you're reading the box, and the box is telling you, and you see in big letters, 120 calories, y'all, I'm going to get that. You got to read your portion size. Is it 420? Is it 4 ounces? Is it a cup? Read your measurements and go by your measurements when it comes to portion control. It's not just 120 calories for the whole box or for the whole plate. It's not. It's really not. Wish it was. But it's not. So, you can do that. Also, I might want to mention right now, Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers, I think, is phenomenal. The recipes on Weight Watchers are so excellent. They're really, really, really good. You gotta have, you could download a good app. Another thing for weight loss is absolutely you have to track what you eat. That comes under portion control. You need to track what you eat. You can't gobble, like we say in Italian. You can't gobble everything down. Yeah. Oh, how come I'm not losing any weight? Doing my shot. Of course, I can't walk a lot. I'm not really getting my steps in. I'm eating more than I should. But I take my shot and I'm not losing weight. Why? Everything fits like a puzzle. And you have to have all the pieces in the puzzle. So baby steps. How about if you download your tracker? Start watching everything you eat. Count everything you eat. Everything you drink. When you're eating. When you're drinking. You have to put the work in. I have a very, very good friend of mine. His name is Roy Green. Greene. He has a website. I believe it's Recipes with Roy. The man is, I love him. I love Roy. And I followed, when I was really, in the bulk of losing all my weight, I followed Roy religiously. His recipes are really not hard to do. They're not. They're really not. And he also has a cookbook that you can buy from him, which I did. And he followed it religiously. And he's got this like 2-ingredient recipe. It's also a Weight Watcher thing. 2-ingredient recipe for bread. Let me tell you, you can make anything out of this dough. All it is I think it's a cup of low-fat Greek yogurt to 1 cup of self-rising flour. Together. You do your own thing with it. You could shape it in bagels. You can make bread with it. I used to like the everything topper from Trader Joe's. They stick it in the oven and it's so good. There's an idea right now. Baby steps. Make your own bread. We love bread. Try the Weight Watchers bread. All right? For those of you, with the YouTube, you could always leave a thing in the comments and I'll get in touch with you and I could always send it to you that way. Or you could look into joining our Facebook group, Summer Gluten for Beginners. It is a private group, so you do have to join. But consider joining us for Facebook. I put all the stuff up there. And so those are all like, the baby steps that you have to really do. Consider Roy. Consider his YouTube channel, Recipes with Roy. Consider downloading a good tracking app. Weight Watchers has one, but also MyFitnessPal has one. That I think would be really your first baby step in getting everything all together. Don't start off big. If you just try to do everything all at one time, that's a very, very good recipe to fail. That's how I always did it. You know, like, yeah, let's do this and this and this and this and this. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't always get in 10,000 steps a day. I couldn't go to the gym 5 days a week. There were more I couldn't than I could. And I found that my success, which I have succeeded, I am beyond my goal weight. I lost over 50 pounds with, the semaglutide and the tirzepatide. Actually, for me, tirzepatide did work better than semaglutide because it has 2 GLP receptors in it. And for me, I didn't have any side effects with that. To me, it worked good. So those are my baby steps were getting my act together, getting my head in the right spot, telling myself I can do this and I will do this. And guess what? I did. Took me a little bit longer than the average person. Some people could lose that amount of weight, less than a year, doing it healthy-wise. Me, it took longer than that. I remember something too, I'm a lot older than some of these kids are trying to do. And so your metabolism does slow down as you age. Sorry to tell you people, but it does. But I did it anyway. And I did the water fitness classes. And I followed recipes with Roy. And I did all the things that I had to do. Took me a while. And that's why I decided to form my Facebook group. And that's why I decided to join YouTube with these videos. Because you guys need good encouragement without all the fluff and flutter. You don't get any fluff and flutter from me. It's just all the way it is. So I hope you enjoy this little video. I put together baby steps. Again, it's just, please start slowly. And you will get there. You will get there, I promise. Even if you're laying in bed watching this video, or if you're sitting on the couch with your legs up watching this video, and you're feeling so discouraged, and no, I can't, and it's just too much of an effort to get off the couch, and I just don't know what I'm going to do, and it's so hard to breathe, and oh my God, why don't I just give up? Really? You want to do that? And miss out on all the tomorrows you could have? Hell no. Come on, no. Let your fingers do the walking. Download a good app. Start tracking. Drink a lot of water. Do your shots as prescribed. Don't jump ahead. Don't double dose. Don't microdose. Don't do them twice a week. No. Prescription, follow prescription. Do it once a week. Track your progress. Accompany it with any movement you can do, any diet you can do, any water you can do, and I'm here to help. That really is why I'm here. I'm here to help you. I know, we all have our stories, right? We've all been dealt blows in one way or another that make it difficult to do everything that we have to do. But it's like I told my Facebook buddies this morning too, gotta have a good faith in your heart, and you have to believe in something greater than yourself. You just do. And so we are here to help you. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions on this, or you do need any more about the apps I mentioned, Grow Young Fitness, Recipes with Roy, Weight Watchers, the YMCA, Chair Yoga, anything, please feel free to comment below. Let me know what you need. If you want to join our Facebook, we'd love to have you there. Then you'll be able to DM me. It is semaglutide for beginners. Okay? I go under the name of Lori Merck, LORIMERC. And I hope to really see you there. And please don't give up. Please keep on trying. I know you can get there. If I could, anybody could. All right? Love you guys. God bless. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And I will see you soon. And remember, everything does start with baby steps. So, have a great day. I hope to speak to you, and I hope to see you. Enjoy. From my house to you. Love you guys. Bye.